Hi, this is Terry. I've been maintaining a 180-pound weight loss for over a year with a clean, whole foods, meat-focused, low-carb, low-calorie approach. Well, I hot rollered my hair. That looked much different than whenever I do it has more body than whenever I do the blow dryer straight thing. So I could try that tomorrow morning. We'll just see what we do. So tomorrow's Friday. I go see my sister and my boys. I'm so excited. Okay, let's get our food ready. Now listen. I know I had Mexican yesterday. I know I did. But let me tell you something. Tomorrow is Friday, and it is going to be the longest 8 hours of my life. So, yes, I'm being dramatic, but you just go with it. It's going to be a long day. So, I am going to do something that I don't always do, and I'm going to have food, same thing 2 days in a row, and I don't care, and I'm looking right over there, and I totally forgot to bring my apple over. So you just stay, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got my stuff. So yeah, I was like, oh wait, did I get it? So let me show you what I'm doing. I don't do this every day. What I'm gonna do is this is not part of a routine. No judgment. Hold the judgment. Just take it and throw it over your shoulder, because we're keeping all the judgment on the other side. We ain't paying no attention to it. So come on, I'm show you what I'm about to do. Yep, you see him. You see him. I know you see him. All right. Hang on, I'm going to show you something else. So, my sister's coming to town tomorrow. And what my plan is, here's my breakfast, my burger and a half and my cheese. Oh, exciting. Anyway, so what my plan is, I'm going to take my foods to work that I'm going to eat for lunch tomorrow. And then about 3 o'clock, I'm not going to take I don't leave work for lunch. I don't ever leave the building. I just eat my food there and go on with my day. It's just how I do, and I have no problem with it. So tomorrow at 3 o'clock, I'm going to take my lunch break at 3 o'clock, and I'm going to run home and let the dogs out at 3 o'clock, and I'm going to give them a big, like a big bone or something like that. So, not a bone, but a big chew thing. All their things are rawhide free, but anyway, so I'm going to give them a big thing to chew on, because when I get off at 4:30, I'm going straight to my mama's house to see my sister. She's my sister, and I'm going to see her. And the 2 bratty boys. So if I come home to let the dogs out, then about 3, then they will then I can go and give them something to nibble on. Then I can come home about 7 o'clock-ish. So hey, if you are somebody who's counting your macros right now, when I made this salad on the weekend, I follow this right here. My salads, I do cabbage 100, onions 60, Vega 60. And that right there, it has 71 calories, 2.6 protein, 0.3 fat, 16.6 total carbs, and 12.1 net carbs. So I follow that. I don't remember if I added tomatoes in that number or not. Anyway, then I try to add 60. Anyway, right now, this is what I have in my salad. So if I was, actively using an app, which it would just take this forever. But whenever I was recording, what I would do is I would write it down. So by making this every weekend, I can just take this on my app and copy it and paste to the next day. Especially this part, because it's always the same. And so then what I would do is I would open up my peppers and I'd zero out my thing. And I say, okay, 58 grams of peppers. So then I plug that into Chronometer. Now listen, I did not start tracking stuff until year 2. Why? Because I was not ready. I was mentally not ready to track anything. I was so, I was so just mentally just drained and, from eating all the carbs that I ate all the time. And my brain, there's a big difference in your brain when you're eating that junk food, all that processed junk food, and your brain whenever you start eating a whole food diet. So anyway, so at that stage, I was not ready at all to measure, which is why I went carnivore. Oh, and that's 80. Did I zero it out? Anyway, then I zero it out and put the jicama, and then I'd plug that in. So, anyway, so for me, we're going to add some harissa. Then, like I said, when I first started, there is no way I was willing to do measuring and weighing everything. So that's why I went to carnivore. I said, heck yeah. I mean, first off, no, I lied. First off, when I first started, I did the diet doctor. I followed some of their recipes and I just stuck to the 20 carbs. Hang on. I stuck to the 20 carbs and I made that. It was just easier that way. So, but I followed diet doctor's recipes. So then I had to call Baxter because he was being obnoxious. Then I went carnivore because ain't nobody got time to cook every night. I sure don't. Maybe you people like cooking every night, but no. This is roasted red bell peppers. So anyway, but after a couple years, and carnivore quit working and my brain was a lot more clear, I was willing to try other things. And I was willing to weigh things out. And that's whenever I started weighing things. And I'm like, look, I ain't got time. I don't have the energy. I want whatever's easiest. And so setting a container on a scale and scribbling down everything and then plugging it in, that was what worked for me. That was the easiest thing because ain't nobody got time for a scoop. Oh, 2 tablespoons, scoop. Okay, how much is this? Oh, a teaspoon. Ain't nobody got time for all that. I just put it on here, and the apps let you weigh it too. So, anyway, yeah. So that, and then we're going to do our salsa, and I think I did 60. So yeah, you just get you a scale and some stuff to cook and stuff to shovel. You just need some good bowls to eat out of, and you need a darn good shoveling spoon. That is what we need in our life, a shoveling spoon. All right, so this is seasoned and ready to go. Oh, I need a lid. Plus, I heard a couple of the coworkers talking about, because it's a skeleton crew the day before a holiday. So they were talking about, hey, are we going to order pizza tomorrow? Well, or Mexican tomorrow. So if they want to do that, then I kind of want to be in the same kind of mindset. So now I'm taking my ground beef. Y'all saw me do this last night. I'm putting on some harissa. I did not even do my Mexican seasoning, did I? The Southwestern. I'll put it on my beef. Make sure you season up both of them. Oh, and I didn't put my dressing in there either. Huh. Oh well, I'll get it. That's why when I use something, I set it over to the other side. So then I can keep rattling and it's okay if I forget to, if I use something, if I remember to set it on that other side. So there, ooh, that smells so good. So there's my beef. Let's pull this back out. I totally forgot about this. So now we're gonna zero it out and we're gonna go for 60 grams of my dressing. Now last night, oh good, it worked. What I did was, I was complaining about this last night. If you're dressing, if you're trying to squeeze and it doesn't come out, get you one of these little bad boys. Oh, it's dirty. Well, I'll use the bigger one. Get one of these bad boys, squirt your dressing into it, down into a container, and then, the leftover stuff, just put right back in there, and then pour that into your dressing container. So that's what I did. All right, so now, and then you write down your dressing, write down however much that is, and yeah, so that is what I'm taking tomorrow. But hang on, we ain't done yet, so don't be getting too comfortable here. We're about to get a little bit on the judgy side. I had a note in my thing. I need to take some of these to work, so I got to remember I got to go shopping this weekend, so I have to pick up more of those. And so then I've got my burger and my cheese, but I'm not telling you the flavor. And my apple. So I have, what was I going to tell you? Oh, so for those who don't know, I have I got 2 Advent calendars. One was for cheese, and so each day there's a different kind of cheese. And also, Lori sent me a coffee one. Oh, I almost showed you. You better not have seen it. That's our coffee for tomorrow, but you ain't going to get to see it. You better not, and you better not rewind and pause. You better wait till that next segment comes up. All right. So now, that's. Oh wait, no. So now we gotta do this. I need my scale back. So, because I want to do something fun for me tomorrow, I have this bag of chips. And then, clean you off. So I'm going to zero this little bad boy out. I got to cut this open. Hold on. Hey, somebody asked me, I'm not sponsored by them. Don't even, yeah, you know I don't go, ain't got time for finding out a code and all that stuff. But these are wild chips. I got these on Amazon, and I bought the big pack, which is, it was 8-pack, 30 grams. And I did that, and it was $40. So for $40, I got an 8-pack, and each bag is 2 servings. So it was I paid $40 for 16 servings of chips. Now in the end, hang on, Ziggy, 40 divided by 16.
40 divided by 16 is 2.5.
So $2.50 per serving. Now the Quest chips were like two something more than 2. A little bit something more than whatever that was, whatever I just said. It was a little bit more than that because I compared the two. And, everything has its place in life. Quest chips has its place in life. This brand has its place in life. You kind of have to decide what place you want things to take for you. So, like I said, I'm going to be wound up tomorrow. And I'm going to be getting on my own nerves tomorrow. I'm going to be so excited. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these chips and I'm going to eat them with my Southwestern meal tomorrow. Because tomorrow, you got to be nice to your tomorrow self. Is it on plan? Yeah. Is it too many calories? Yeah. But do I care? No. Because tomorrow's Terry's going to appreciate it. Because she's going to be so wound up. So what am I going to do with this other half? Because we all know I cannot have an open bag of anything in my house. So, let's come back down here and I'll show you. So tomorrow, when I come home to let the dogs out, and y'all got to remind me, I'll come home at 3 o'clock, let the dogs out, give me a treat. I've got to remember, I'm going to grab my food for tomorrow. So Mom's making chili tomorrow. Well, guess who's got her own chili? Bada boom, bada bing, baby. And my side to go with it is, some butternut squash. Ka-chow. And I'm also going to take these chips along because I'm sure Mom will have chips out and peanut butter and crackers and all that stuff. So I'll take this with me and then I'll be covered. And then Mom will probably have some frozen fruit or something. But if not, I might even just put an apple on here and take the apple just in case. Because Mom buys the little piddly apples. The kind where I need about 3 of them. But anyway, so I'm going to put this in my refrigerator. And when I come home to let the dogs out, I'm going to try to remember to bring this. No promises. But, I guess, would it fit? Let me see. No, it ain't going to fit. So I'm just going to put this back in the refrigerator. And hopefully tomorrow's Terry will remember. Because I sure don't want to have to come back. So I'm going to email my work self and put that on there. So that way, do y'all do that? If you work in an office setting, do you email yourself stuff? I do it all the time. I'll be here and I'll say something like, after work, go to Walmart. Or, I don't know, like whatever. Go to the beauty supply house and pick up hair products. So it's like I email my work self stuff because I sit in front of a computer all day long. So anyway, all right, I'm just gibbering jabbering, but I need to email myself that so that way I remember tomorrow to come home and pick this up. Anyway, so yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Bye. Howdy. Our coffee is glazed cinnamon roll. I've been waiting on this. Diane, you said this is really good. So here we go. Okay. Kind of smells cinnamon. It is. You're right. It's not sweet, y'all. It don't taste like sweet. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like a pinch of cinnamon with a pinch of yeast. I say yeast because, you know, cinnamon rolls were yeast rolls. I don't know what they're really putting in it. But it just has like a hint of cinnamon and a hint of yeast. It's the only way I can describe it. Yeah. All right, I'm going to top it off and finish up my coffee. I'll see you later. Bye. So here's how I do my rollers. Now, see, this is where the hair ends, right there. So they're definitely, these rollers are too big for the length of my hair, but it will be all right. Mostly I just want to smooth it out and straighten it. So I do, and I over direct it, which means I brush it way over, and then roll back. So I brushed it way up and then roll down. And then I have one here, and I have one here, and then one here. So that's how I'll do my rollers. And now I'll get my makeup and stuff on, and we're just going to do it today and see what we think. Okay, bye. So here's how it looks when I take it down. Just a big bunch of barrel curls just waiting on me to do something. So then I just kind of run my hands through it and just kind of fluff it up. I'm going to put a little dry shampoo in it. That gives it a little texture. Keeps my roots, because, you know, I don't wash my hair every day, so it keeps my roots from getting oily. There's some people who go 5-7 days without washing their hair, and that's just fine. And then this is a spray texture. It's from Kenra. I ain't selling Kenra. It's just, I get this at the beauty supply. It's Kenra Dry Texture Spray. Where's the mirror? The camera there. And this one is Kenra Dry Shampoo. Where is it at? Dry Shampoo. Now, just kind of, it's hard doing this on my little big screen here. Just kind of get it, kind of fluff it up a little bit. It's going to be too fluffy at first, but it'll fall. It'll fall. Trust the process. Remember, I'm an 80s girl, and that's what we had to do. We had to make our hair big. But then in the 90s, we had to tone it down. So, yeah. Hang on. Let's get some spray on it. And then I'll hold it up so you can see me head on instead of like, This is just this one's from Walmart. It's Not Your Mother's Volumizing She's a Tease hairspray. And don't worry, we'll clean our glasses when we're all done. And this is a Kenra volume spray, but it's a super hold. I got to have a super hold. So let me face the mirror for a minute. And now. You see, my generation is a generation that destroyed the ozone layer with the hairspray. Hashtag 1980s, no regrets. What hairspray was it? It was Aquanet, I think. I think it was Aquanet, the blue Aquanet or purple Aquanet. Anyway, it was some majorly strong spray. Hang on, I'm trying to fix my robe so my girls don't flop out. All right, now. Yeah, there we go. And it'll settle. It'll settle in a little bit. You don't need to see it in my shower there. It'll settle. You'll see it at breakfast time. It'll just calm down. We just have to give it some. We just have to give it some volume now, and it'll settle. Don't worry. Okay, I'll see you at breakfast. I got ready too early, so now I gotta sit here and figure out what to do. It's 'cause I'm excited. No, it's not. I get ready every day early, but I can't go to work too early today, because then, I want to leave early and be so excited because my sister's here. So technically I could, but it's not fair to my staff if I leave early and and they have to stay. So anyway, all right, I'm going to sit here and crochet and listen to my Bible. Okay, bye. See, it flattens down a little bit once as time goes on, it flattens down a little bit. So, whew. All right. Anyway, so breakfast, I told y'all I'm excited. This is the aged Gouda. Yum, yum. Hang on now. Knock my coat off my coat off the back of my chair. All right, so I'll have my 1.5 burgers and my aged Gouda. So I was watching somebody. She used to be Keto with Sammy, but now she's Sammy Rose here on YouTube. But anyway, she's doing more of a calorie deficit right now. Anyway, she made a bunch of breakfast bowls and stuff, and anyway, she's fun to watch. But what I was thinking about is I was watching her a while ago, and she was eating oatmeal. And I thought about that, and I'm like, man, oatmeal would be good. Let's try cheese. Anything Gouda is good. You can put Gouda on a pile of poop and it'll taste good. I'm sure it would. I ain't gonna try it, but I bet it would. Anyway, and I thought, boy, oatmeal would taste good, but in my head, I know logically it's not gonna last very long. I mean, I eat these burgers and they last longer. I can make it. If I was in weight loss mode and wanted to eat 2 meals a day, I'd make it bigger. But since things are fine and I'm maintaining fine, I ain't changing nothing. But if I ever wanted some oatmeal, that'd be something kind of fun to make. I don't want to make it bad enough to give up something else. That's what I do. That's what I'm learning. If you want to add something, you take something away to make space for it, So, anyway, all right, I'm not eating. People are starting to move around now. Things are perking up here at work, and so I'll see you lunchtime. Bye. So I forgot, today's Friday for me, Saturday, so today's Sunday for you. So if you're watching this, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, and happy day. Let's see. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I know my staff's across the hall, and they're probably rolling their eyes. Okay, bye. It's lunchtime, so I'm doing just like I did yesterday. I've got my ground beef and my taco flavored salad. I ain't gonna miss a morsel, you know that. Alright. Now. Alright, get the lid on it. There's a couple pieces, hang on. Now, we got to stir it up. I can't aim you down to see it, so I'm going to pause and I'll show you when it's mixed up. I'm going to take these. Put them on my taco salad. I feel so naughty because it's not what I usually do. So it makes me feel like I'm doing something really bad and exciting at the same time. Y'all know how I feel about my taco bowl. Angels are singing. Oh, it's my fave. Anyway, that's going to be my lunch and my apple. And after work, I'm going to my mama's, so I'll show you what I eat when I go. Okay, bye. Oh, hey, my neighbor called me or texted me and said I left the garage door open, so I had to run home. I didn't even pull my driveway. I slowed down and pushed the garage door closed and drove real slow, and when I saw it was closing, I took back off, so I left the garage door open this morning. I don't think I've ever done that. Maybe once. I don't know. Anyway, bye. Here's my food, and there's what's out on the table. No faces, just food.
Was that chili?
And my,
No, they just kind of eat it back. I think, I don't know. I've never really done it.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you wanted to.
really quick while I'm at this stoplight. So you saw what I ate. I ate my chili. I had my little chips, and I had my butternut squash, and they had apple pie, and I had an apple, and that worked out perfect, you guys. So find out what you're having wherever you go and match your food to what they're having. Tomorrow, the main menu is pork butt. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, bye.